from the Center Merchants Library today. I have my fancy hat on, and I'm sipping on some of my favorite peach iced tea. And I'm getting ready to have a nice tea party for Grandparents' Day. I have a book for us today, and it's called The Ultimate Guide to Grandmas and Grandpas, and it is by Sally Lloyd-Jones. When you have a grandma or a grandpa, you need to sing to them and dance for them and paint lovely pictures for them. You need to scream and run away and when they pretend to be a monster, and then let them chase you around the backyard. When you have a grandma or a grandpa, you need to hold their hand when they cross the street and help them park the car. When it's nice outside, it's good to take your grandma and grandpa on picnics and show them you're running and you're swimming, but you must be able to see them all the time in case they run off. You need to teach your grandma football and let her score touchdowns and then shout, "Good job, Grandma!" It's important to let your grandpa have some of your ice cream and let him build you big sandcastles like when he was a boy. You have to let him sit in them. And then you need to knock them over so he can do it again. You need to make sure your grandma and grandpa have their naps when they're tired. Sometimes you have to take a nap with them so they're not the only ones. And if they're sick, you must let them borrow your special blanket. When you have a grandma or a grandpa, you need to always play with them and sometimes let them win. You need to always love their dinners and eat them up and always ask for more, and let them give you special treats you're not allowed at home. You must always let them give you presents and keep you up too late. You must sit in your grandpa's lap so he can practice reading for you. And before you go to sleep, you need to listen to your grandma's stories about Blackbeard and pirates and danger on the high seas. When you have a grandma or a grandpa, you need to let them make you things and tell you secrets about how naughty your mommy was when she was little. And then, when they throw you up in the air, a good thing to shout is, "Again!" And then you let them tickle you. And when you wave goodbye, a good thing to say is au revoir, which means you'll come back soon. But mostly, when you have a grandma or a grandpa, you need to kiss them and hug them and always love them. Because that's what grandmas and grandpas like best in all the world. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy your time with your grandparents, and I hope you have fun making our craft, and I hope you have a great tea party together. So in your kit, you have your little ceramic plate, you have a paintbrush and some paints. You can use them however you like. You also have some contact paper, which you can use to create a special design. Here is ours, and I'm going to show you how we made it right now. All right, I have all my supplies. I have my paints. I actually cut them apart. It's easier to work with that way, whether you're painting or if you're having the little ones use their fingers. I'm going to open them up, and I made a little palette on my small plate so that they can dip their fingers in and go crazy. Dipping in there might be a little bit more of a mess. So if you're choosing to use the contact paper, make sure your plate is clean. You might want to wipe it off. Make sure there's no dust on it or anything. You're going to peel the contact paper off of the backing and put it right in the middle, or if you want it on the side, whatever you want to do, it's your plate. I'm going to stick this right in the middle. And then press it down. Really make sure around the edges that it's sticking so that the paint doesn't get under there, so you get a nice clean line when they are done painting. So there it is, you can see it a little bit. And then you can decorate away. Once the paint has dried, you can go ahead and carefully peel off that contact paper. And now if you wanted to add some more paint inside of the heart, or if you wanted to write something, you can. I'm going to write a little message. And don't forget to add the date on the front or the back, very important. Now it's time to put the plate into the oven. You're going to put it into a cold oven on the middle rack, and set the oven for 360 degrees, 360. And then set a timer for 30 minutes.